So gate C20 taking me to Portland is right behind me. I just made it right before they boarded. You getting something? I am in the Embassy Suites downtown Portland, Pine Street. This is a nice room. 8th floor. Got a wet bar over there. Mirror. Nice separate sitting area. Let's see. I saw the view. It's not that great. It's one of those side. Wonder how much gas is. I thought it was like 5.30. I'll check that out. Nice bathroom, pretty typical, and the separate sleeping area. Very good. Got to get comfortable after my 13-hour excursion. Got up at 2 a.m. Virginia time, and I think it's 2 p.m. West Coast time. So actually it would be 12 hours. I feel like it's 13. It's actually 13 because it's almost 3. Okay, everyone, getting excited about staying in Portland. Look at this beauty of a car. So my rental, hybrid, I was just gonna get anything. This is national. I got lucky. I actually kind of like this royal blue. Not too bad. I've got to drive to Eugene tomorrow, so this should be good on gas mileage, I hope. Being a hybrid, my last 2 cars were hybrids. Really didn't think about the gas mileage much, but it's kind of nice having that. I probably saved a couple miles per gallon with it. I have to say, this is my reward for basically 13 hours. I am at my favorite place, restaurant, I think, in the whole wide world, and it's Din Tai Fung. And I've been to most locations in California, the Seattle location, the location in Taipei, and now I'm here in Oregon. And I want to tell you that around, this looks just like Tyson's Corner. It's just funny how they do that. Look at that. That looks just like Tyson's Corner. And it seems like Din Tai Fung is going into more malls, because I think the whole thing is that people like to, because it takes so long to get a seat, so you can shop around. So I hate going into malls and trying to find parking, but I got really lucky today because it's kind of an off time. So I will take you to my favorite restaurant. Okay, I'm going to show you how I eat it. So basically you take one of these lovely dumplings. Be really careful because the skin is kind of thin. And then you get some of this ginger over here. See, ginger. Then I put some hot chili oil, black vinegar, and soy sauce. Now, here's the thing. It's really hot. So you're going to want to poke a hole in this, because the soup, which is basically kind of a gelatinous pork that's mixed up in the meat mixture, comes out and it's really soupy. So let's try this. All right, thank you. I feel so 13 hours of travel. This is my reward. So good. This is the evening reception at Embassy Suites. It's kind of gone downhill, but you do get free drinks, so I shouldn't complain. but it's kind of gone downhill. And I'm really too tired to go get a legit dinner tonight, so I might have leftovers. Here's the food trucks on my way to my meeting in Eugene. Those are people living in tents, which is not unusual in any big city. It happens, unfortunately. And here is downtown Portland next to the hotel. Again, you see the food trucks down there? There's not as many as there used to be 5 years ago when I came down here a lot. Ooh, there's the Church of Scientology. Didn't know they had one down here. So I have about an hour and a half to hit Eugene, and I'm just listening to a book on Audible called A Gentleman in Moscow, I think. It's for one of my book clubs, but anyway, I just knew I'd enjoy this drive. It's so pretty. You can't really see the mountains right now, but just even all the trees, everything. One of my favorite places to visit. So I'm at a restaurant called Mother's, and it's attached to the hotel that I'm at. And they give you, it's called a double down. So I've got chicken and dumplings, beef stew, and a pear ginger martini. And I just had some macaroni and cheese. So this is my St. Patrick's Day meal. So here's the pot roast. Everyone says it's really tender. And I put a lot of butter on these potatoes. It's like falling apart. It's really good. I could probably finish this in 2 minutes. Okay, let's try the chicken and dumpling. Oh, sorry. You don't need to look at me. Okay, this is the dumpling. Here's the chicken. A little bit of both. Lots of gravy. Let's try it. Now I know why everyone tells you to try this. It's so good. I love this down home, kind of home style cooking. It's a little fancier, but it's still very down home. It's like what you grew up with. This is the Embassy Suites breakfast buffet. It's free. Bacon, sausage, potatoes, scrambled eggs, coffee. They got syrups. So this is my omelet, and there was a oatmeal, but I didn't record it because there were a bunch of people around me. But this is my breakfast. I don't know if you'd associate Portland with a lot of traffic, but it does have a lot of traffic. It's 1:30, and this is what it's like, and I've just experienced this the whole time I was here. I guess I always think of, I don't know, California, I don't know, East Coast, but Portland's pretty busy. I just saw some good friends, and one I went to college with, which is a lot of years ago at Iowa State, and I have time to kill before I head into the airport, and I'll video that too. But I had to stop by Salty's. This is the place. You see, it's right on the river. And hopefully they have some good deals. It's not like exactly inexpensive, but it's supposed to be, it is the best. It's supposed to be. I've been here, but I haven't been here for a long time, for 5 years. And every time I used to come to Portland, I'd always stop at Salty's. So they're really known for really fresh seafood and steak and just a great view. Look at that. Okay. Here's the view. I'm at the bar, but here's the view. Isn't it gorgeous? And they have a live band tonight. So I'm at the Alaska Lounge at Portland Airport, and what a nightmare. I walk up and there's a sign that they're not doing day passes because they're just at capacity, and I called customer service and they didn't say anything like that because I wanted to be super sure I could get in, or I wouldn't have come to the airport this early for my 11 p.m. flight. So anyway, I walk in, I see that, I walk in, the lady is so nice. I think she could just see all the wrinkles and bags on my eyes. And she was so nice, and she said, okay, you know, that's fine, come on in. So I paid my $60. I will say it's one of the smallest airport lounges I've ever seen. Just, you know what, it is what it is, because they just probably don't have as many people. But that Fly Alaska versus Delta and United, which I usually go to those lounges, when I qualified to get in those lounges, and I would have paid for Delta, but Delta doesn't let anybody in unless they're a reserve card or the Platinum, and then you have to pay $39, which that wasn't a big deal. But all those have like fees, and I don't fly Delta that much where it warrants that. I do have a Delta like Silver or something, which I don't even know I have that anymore. I paid for that, but I guess you get like a free bag and you get like kind of priority boarding. So anyway, so I was just like needing a place that would let somebody come in that doesn't have the status or isn't flying that airline that day, you know, that type of thing. And so luckily Alaska lets people in for $60. And okay, I'm gonna turn this around. So there's the bar. This is my clam chowder. I don't want to point this at people because there's not that many. I don't want people thinking, but it's really small. Here's the food. So you get clam chowder, a Mediterranean bowl. There you go. You get stuff for salad, and you get some dessert. And then you have that, lots of coffee, and then soda. So pretty much that's it. Okay, and as I sit here at the table, there's nowhere for me to actually sleep because I cannot sleep at a table like this. And think about it, it's 6:49, which doesn't seem late, but I'm still on East Coast time, so it's basically 9:49. And my plane here doesn't board until 10:30 p.m., which is essentially 1:30 p.m., 1:30 a.m. my time. So I really need to get a chair here that I can actually, if not recline in, actually have the ability to semi-sleep until my alarm goes off. And I have to go through security because I'm in Concourse C and Delta flies out of D, so I have to go through security again, which is no big deal because some airports won't even let you transfer between concourses because your flight is somewhere on another one, but this one does, so I don't care about that. Anyway, my sinuses are still acting up. So I guess I could edit my videos while I'm waiting, while I'm still being forced awake. I'll probably wash my face, take off my makeup, who cares, before I get on the plane. But anyway, here for $60, that's what I got. But again, like I said, they're really nice people. I'm boarding my 11 p.m. flight. I've been non-stop sneezing. It's really bad. Anyway, I'm so glad to be on this plane. They were asking for 5 volunteers. They went up to $1,200. I don't know if anyone took it. Well, 5 people have to take it, or 5 people are getting kicked off this flight. Cannot wait to get in that seat and sleep. And I also took a Benadryl. Just got off the plane in Detroit about 15-20 minutes ago. It was a really great flight. I slept all the way through it. And what's really funny is I had Gone with the Wind on, and it ended right when we landed, pretty much where he's saying, "I don't give a damn," and she's like, "I'm gonna try to get him back," or whatever she said. It's right when we landed, and the landing was so good that I couldn't even tell we were landing. I just thought we were hitting like a cloud or something. So amazing. And this poor guy is running through the terminal like 6:30 in the morning. Crazy. But anyway, so I go to the Minute Suites because I've been looking forward to that. As Priority Pass member, you get 1 free hour. Usually it's, I think, $45-50 an hour or something. So went there. They didn't have anything open right away, but no big deal. I have until 9:30 to board, so I have plenty of time. They're going to squeeze me in at 7:30. I'm just going to use a free hour, and then you get it discounted $32 after that for being Priority Pass. And I just thought it was funny as I was washing my face and brushing my teeth, just to freshen up a little bit. I was washing my face mask in the sink, and who would have thought 2 years ago I'm in an airport sink washing a nasty face mask that I've worn pretty much all day. So, and it was cute. There was this young boy sitting next to me, and instead of asking me to move, he would just no kidding, it just kind of jump over me. I was sitting in the aisle seat, and he did that like at least 2 times during the flight. But he was really cute. I think he looks about like 7 or 8 years old. So anyway, this is it. I'm gonna kill some time before I go to my Minute Suite, and then I'll show you what that looks like. So get a TV. Apparently it's hooked up to Netflix streaming services. Here you go. Then you got some snacks, and then you got some beverages. Down there, everything costs something. You have a desk. You got a big mirror. You have volume control. It has an Alexa in here. There's the remotes. And here is the bed. I don't see a blanket. I thought they gave you a blanket. Oh, that looks like the blanket. All right, time for me to take a quick nap. I only got an hour in here. Can you hear that the whole time? There's a train overhead. I guess it's unavoidable.